Coming to question number 33. So in question number 33, there is a Venn diagram and it is said that we have to select the position where the moon can be placed in the diagram. So let's see. In this Venn diagram in circle number 1, it is said it rotates on its axis. In circle number 2, it is written it revolves around a heavenly body. And in circle number 3, it is given has gravity. So as they have asked us to place the moon, so we know that moon, it rotates on its axis. Moon, it revolves around the earth because earth is the moon is the satellite of the natural satellite of earth. So the moon, it revolves around the earth. And the third one is the moon has gravity. The gravity in the moon is lesser than earth, but gravity is there. So it should, the moon has all the properties here. So we should place the moon in the Q place. Why? Because moon is having all the three properties of this Venn diagram. So our correct answer should be option number B, that is Q, right? Coming to question number 34. Question number 34 says, select the option that correctly represents the arrangement of load, fulcrum, and effort in a second class river. So as we all know that in second class river, the load is in between the fulcrum and the effort. So in the picture here, in option number B, you will see that the load is in between the effort and the fulcrum. So this indicates the second class river, right? Coming to question number 35. So in question number 35, we have matched the following. So what we have to match? We have to match the characteristics with the type of animal based on the nutritional habitat. Let's see. The first one says animal that eats both plant and animal. So animal that eats both plant and animal is what? Is what? Is omnivore. So here, if you unscramble option number 5, it is omnivore, right? So A will be omnivore. So this will be A. Let's see. Animal that depends on other living animals for food. So the animals that depends on other animals for food are the parasites. So if you unscramble the fourth one, it will be parasites. So this will be option number B. The third option says phenomenon in which animal merge with their surrounding to escape their predator. So this is the property of camouflage. So if you see option number 2 is camouflage, right? So this will be C. Option D says phenomenon in which animal of cold region move to warmer region to escape extreme cold winters. So this is the property of migration. So if you see option 1 is migration, right? So this will be option 1 will be D. And the last E says animal that spend most of the time on trees. So these are the animals that are called as arboreal, right? So E will be here. So our correct answer should be option number D, right? Coming to question number 36. So 36 says the given graph shows temperature change in a beaker of water. Select the incorrect option regarding it. So here we can see that P is at a point of 0 degree centigrade. Q, it is at the 0 degree only, and after Q we can see there is a rise in temperature. So R is having a temperature of 100 degrees centigrade, right? And the 100 degrees centigrade is being maintained from R to S. So let's see what the point says. The point says, first point says at point P, the beaker was in refrigerator. So this can be correct because we can see at point P, the temperature is at 0 degrees. So this is correct. Option B says at point Q, the beaker was put on fire to be heated. So you can see that after point Q, there is a rise in temperature. So this is also correct because after this, the temperature is risen. That means what? After point P, it started heating, right? Option C says at point R, the water in the beaker changed its phase from solid to liquid. So this is not possible because at R, the temperature is already 100 degrees. That means it was in the liquid state and it has converted, it has started vaporizing. So this is incorrect. So for us, as it has asked the incorrect option, the C option is the correct one. Coming to question number 37. So it is said, the following diagram shows lower jaw of 4 animals, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So animal 1 and animal 1, we can see these are the jaw of carnivorous animal. Animal 2, it is the jaw of herbivore. Animal 3, it is the jaw of omnivores. And animal 4, it is the jaw of herbivore again. Right? So in the following one, so the lower jaw, the two animals that have similar diet, we can say it is animal number 2 and 4. Because why? Because both of the jaws, it belongs to the herbivores. Coming to question number 38, the given plant is different from the trees found near us like banyan, neem, etc. in a basic feature. Select the correct option regarding it. So here we can see this is a plant that, let's see the options. This is a plant, it is not similar to banyan and neem. Why? Because the banyan and neem are the tall trees. So these are not a tree, right? So let's see. The first option says, this plant is found in water. So this is wrong, right? This is wrong because we can see it is not inside the water. So this is wrong. This plant obtains its nutrition from other plants. So this is also wrong because we can see this is not Venus flytrap or this one, the pitcher plant that take nutrition from other plants. So this is also wrong. Third option says this plant obtains its nutrition completely from the insect. This is also wrong. Why? Because in case of pitcher plant and this insectivorous plants, they can prepare their food, but they depend on other animals for the nitrogen source. So this we cannot say that this plant draws its nutrition completely from the insect. So this is wrong. The fourth option says this plant has special leaves which snap shut when the sense touch. So this can be correct because why? We can see that this is a plant that closes when an insect gets inside, it traps it and it gets the nitrogen source from that insect. So this option number D is the correct one. Question number 39 says, study the given classification chart. Which of the bones is classified incorrectly? So used for support, yes, collarbone, hip bone, they help us to support. Used for protection, thigh bone and rib cage. So thigh bone does not protect us because thigh bone are the longest bone. It helps us to walk, but it is not used for the protection. Like rib cage, it protects our heart. It protects our lungs, right? The thigh bone, it does not protect anything. So the incorrect one will be the thigh bone. Coming to question number 40, question number 40 says, clothes should be cared properly for their durability and hygiene. Select the option regarding care of clothes. So we have to identify the correct option where we can take care of our clothes properly. The first option says, mothballs should be placed in a cupboard, but they should not touch the clothes. So this is wrong because it should touch the clothes so that the clothes are not attacked by the silverfish, right? Silverfish is the insect that attacks the clothes. So this is wrong. Option number B says silk clothes should be washed with mild detergent. This is wrong, right? Silk clothes should not be washed with the mild detergent, right? Woolen clothes, actually, this question I've read wrong actually. So I'll read the question again. Clothes should be cared properly for their durability and hygiene. For the durability and hygiene of the clothes, what should we do? The first option says mothballs should be placed in the cupboard, but they should not touch the clothes. This is correct, right? Because mothballs, we use it so that it can protect our clothes from different insects like the silverfish. The second option says silk clothes should be washed with mild detergent. This is also correct, right? Why? Because if we use too much detergent for the silk clothes, it may damage the silk clothes. Option C says woolen clothes should be worn very tightly before hanging for drying. No, this will damage the fiber of the woolen clothes, right? So the fourth option says both A and B. So as we can see that both A and B are the correct option, our correct answer will be option number D, right? Question number 41. The given table shows 4 parts of a bar magnet and the number of paper clips each part attracts. So part A attracts 4, part B attracts 7 paper clips, and part C it attracts 6, and part D it attracts 3. So by looking at the table, the 2 poles of the bar magnet are most likely to be at. So as we know, the bar magnet having 2 poles on both the side, the North Pole and the South Pole, and in the poles, the magnetic power is the maximum. So that means what? In the poles, the maximum number of paper clips will be attached. So here we can see in B and C, the maximum number of paper clips are attracted. So B and C should be the poles of the bar magnet. Option number B is the correct one, right? Coming to question number 42. Question number 42 says, Ritu has a toy puppy that can bark, jump, wag tail, and move. Its eyes shine when patted. It is operated by a battery. So Ritu's puppy, it can do so many things by the operation of a puppy, of a battery, right? It is a battery operated puppy. Which of the following energy conversion do not take place in the puppy? Let's see. The first option says chemical energy to kinetic energy. Yes, in the battery, we have the chemicals, right? So in the chemical energy is being converted to kinetic energy. That's why the puppy is moving, it is barking and other things, right? So this is correct. Chemical energy to sound energy, yes, because of that, the sound of the bark from the toy puppy is coming. So this is also correct. Chemical energy to light energy, yes, the eye is shining. That means why? The chemical energy is being converted to light energy. So this is also correct. The fourth option says chemical energy to magnetic energy. This is incorrect, right? Because no magnetic thing is produced in this, right? So for us, the correct option will be option number D, because they have asked that do not take place in this puppy. So D is the correct answer. The 43rd question says, study the 2 life cycle carefully. So in the first one, we can see it is a 4-stage life cycle, right? The eggs, then larva, then pupa. 1, larva is 2, pupa is 3, and 4th one is the adult. And in the second life cycle, you can see it is a 3-stage life cycle, right? Egg is the first one, then it is the nymph, number 2, and then it is the adult. Which of the following statement is true about the life cycle in the given below? Let's see. In both the life cycle, newly hatched young ones do not resemble the adult. This is correct. Why? Because if we take the first life cycle to be as the silkworm and the second cycle to be as a hen and a nymph, okay, for cockroach, we take as cockroach. So in both the cases, The newly hatched young one does not resemble the adult. So this is the correct option, right? In both the life cycle, all stages occur in water. This is wrong. In both the life cycle, the newly hatched young one resemble the adult. No. In both the life cycle, the adult mold many times. No. In the adult does not mold. The molting happens in the pupa and the nymph stage. So this is also wrong. So the correct option is option number 1, A. Coming to question number 44. Question number 44 says, a freshwater river supports a large number of fish in its water. A new chemical factory is being established near this river. Select the graph that represents the most likely changes in the fish population in river in figure, right? So let's see. So Q is the point where the when the factory, the new chemical factory has been established. So in the first figure, you can see that after Q, the fish population was similar. So this is the stage where Q has been, means the chemical factory is being produced, and after this, the fish population was there, but then it declined. So this cannot be the correct answer. Option number B says, after formation of the chemical factory till here, the fish population has not declined. Actually, after some time, it has increased. So this is also not possible. In option number C, we can see after the chemical factory is being produced, is being set up, the fish population has declined rapidly. So this can be the correct answer. In option D, it is completely wrong because we can see here the after the chemical factory was established, the fish population has increased. So this is not possible because all the dirty water will be released in the river, and definitely the fish population will rapidly decline, which is indicated by the graph C. So C is the correct answer. Coming to question number 45. 45 question says figure P shows an object which is made up of 3 different materials. So we can see these are the 3 squares. 1, 2, and 3 are the 3 materials, right? Figure Q represents its shadow on a screen. So this is the shadow that is formed by the Q, right? Study this graph and select the option that correctly identifies the 2 materials. So as we can see, the part 1, it has been darkly shaded in the shadow. So this one can be a cardboard. One can be a cardboard, right? 2 has remained the same. So 2 can be any glass material, right? That is completely transparent. And 3, we can see it is a bit, it is not that dark, it is partly dark. So this can be any translucent material. So we can say, let's see, it is a tracing paper, correct? So the 3 object, the first object is a opaque object, the second object is transparent, and the third object is translucent. So here in the options, tissue paper, cardboard, cellophane, C option suggests our correct answer. 1 is cardboard, that is completely opaque. 2 is the glass material, that is transparent, and 3 is the tracing paper, that is translucent. So C is the correct answer. Now the next section is the achiever section, right? So in the achiever section, we have 5 questions, and this 5 questions consist of 3 marks each. So let's see one by one. So this direction is given for question number 46 and 47. So in 46, we have in the word grid is given. So we have to find out the material that is not hidden in this grid. Let's see. The hardest material in the world. So what is the hardest material in the world? It is the diamond. So diamond is present in the grid, right? Material source from plant that is used to fill pillows. So the material that is used to fill pillows is the cotton, right? So where is cotton? Here is cotton. We got it. Right? Okay. Material used to make transparent and delicate decoratives. So transparent and delicate decoratives, what we can use? Let's see. Transparent and delicate decoratives, we can use a glass material, right? So glass is also present. Clothing material that is obtained by killing young ones of an animal. So this can be silk. So silk, can we get here? Silk. No, silk is not there. So D is our correct answer because silk is not present in the word grid. Coming to question number 47. So 47 also we have to see the word grid. So in the word in the 47th question, it is written as a material having a 6-letter name starting with R. So R, it starts with the R and it is a 6-letter name, is hidden in the word grid. Which of the following object cannot be made using this material? Rubber tire, eraser, bulb, and hose pipes. So R with the letter word, we can make the 6-letter word that is called the rubber, right? I'm just giving a star mark because it is 47th question, right? So with rubber, we can make truck tires, we can make eraser, we can make hose pipes, but we cannot make the bulb. So bulb will be the correct answer, right? Coming to the 48th question, in the 48th question, it is said, Padma conducted an experiment as shown below by using different material. This is a magnet. With a magnet, a material is being attached and a string, and with that spring, a spring balance is there, right? So Padma pulled on the spring balance until the material was separated from the magnet. So she pulled the spring balance so that the material gets detached from the magnet. So here we can see the different material and how much the spring balance gives a reading when she is applying the force to separate the magnet from the material. So it is for steel, it is 68, for soft iron, it is 82, for nickel, it is 38, and for cobalt, it is 48. So we can see that for the separation of soft iron, it takes the maximum time, this one reading in the spring balance, that is 82, right? So let's see. Soft iron needs the largest force in order to separate from the magnet. Yes, this is correct because we have seen it has taken 82 reading, right, in the spring balance. Nickel is most likely magnetized while soft iron is least easily magnetized. This is wrong because soft iron is very easily magnetized. Nickel and cobalt are non-magnetic material. This is wrong because nickel and cobalt are magnetic material. Steel makes the strongest permanent magnet. This is wrong. Why? Because makes the strongest permanent magnet. This is wrong actually. Okay. So iron makes the strongest permanent magnet. So the correct answer should be option number A. That means only one option. First option is the correct one. Coming to question number 49, in question number 49, it is said, Jay drew a graph which represented the amount of undigested food in different parts of our alimentary canal. So alimentary canal, if you know, alimentary canal is the canal that indicates the small intestine and the large intestine, right? That where the digestion takes place. During the process of digestion of a meal, the variable of B to Z represent the organ of alimentary canal from mouth to anus. Let's see. This is the amount of undigested food and this is the time. So V, W, X, Y, and Z. So the first option says the amount of undigested food should be 0 at Z because digestion is completed before the food reaches anus. This is wrong. Why? Because the amount of undigested food should not be Z, right? So if the digestion has been completed, so it should not be Z, right? Coming to option number 2, B, the amount of undigested food at X and W should be interchanged because there is no digestion in esophagus. Correct. So if the W should be in place of X and X should be in place of W. Why? Because in esophagus, no digestion takes place. Esophagus is the food pipe. So in the food pipe, no digestion takes place. It only conducts the food from the mouth to the stomach. So this is the correct answer, right? Coming to question number 15, Rohit prepared 3 setups as shown here. He then poured 100 ml of water into each flask. So here we can see in L, 100 ml of water is being poured. There is a funnel. In M, there is a pipe and a funnel attached to the mouth of the conical flask. And in K, we can see the funnel is there and the rest of the space of the conical mouth, it is being airtight, right? So here, which of the following assumptions hold true for the given experiment? Let's see. The highest amount of water will collect after 2 minutes in beaker M. This is correct. Why? Because here, when the water is going inside through the funnel, so the air that is present inside the flask, it will go through this outlet, right? And the water will take its place. So definitely, what the highest amount of water can be collected in 2 minutes in beaker M. B option says the least amount of water will collect after 2 minutes in beaker K. Actually, the first option is incorrect. Why? Because the highest amount, they have asked the highest amount, right? Highest amount will be in L, not M actually. So this is wrong. Because in M, the funnel is there and there is nothing that is blocking the air. So the air can easily pass through to the open space. So the highest amount of water will be collected in L, not M. So first one is incorrect. The second one says the least amount of water will collect after 2 minutes in beaker K. So this can be correct. Why? Because we can see inside there is no space for the air inside the flask to go out, because after the funnel, the conical mouth is totally airtight, right? So definitely in this case, there will be problem for the air to go to escape, so that the water gets inside, right? So water will seep down the conical flask very slowly, right? So definitely it will take more time to fill the water in the conical flask in K, right? So this is the correct option. The C says the least amount of water will collect after 2 minutes in beaker L. This is wrong, because not the least amount, it will have the highest amount of water. Correct. And D option says the highest amount of water will collect after 2 minutes in beaker K. So this is wrong, because it is not the highest amount. The least amount will be collected in beaker K because it is totally airtight, right? It will take some time for the water to get inside the conical flask. So here we have completed all the question paper, discussing all the questions of this sample paper. I hope everybody have understood it. I have tried my level best to make you understand. Hope you have understood it, and all the very best for your Olympiad exam. See you soon.